Superelevation. We go to corridors, and then under corridors, we click on this. Create superelevation sections. However, I need to turn on the alignment. So we're going to call this section, sure. Locate my corridor or alignment. So with the Overall's designer, it's different than the previous SS10 or SS8. You can click on a corridor and it automatically reads how many lanes you have and all that stuff. So it's kind of convenient. Before it used to be just an alignment. You do it based off of the alignment and then you input how many lanes you have and all that. So this, I can just click on the corridor. I get to select the, I guess, the superelevation file. This just has the hash to or the text dot, parameters. Accept that. This is the minimum tangent length. So minimum transition tangent length, I guess. So
places have that minimum.
yeah, we'll just do 100. It's fine. It's a small project. All right, and that's it. I created the super for me. I guess one thing I need to check, did it tie it to the corridor or no? Yeah, no, it did. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So I created the sections at least, like I did the calcs, okay? I figured out this is the transition length, this is all the information that I need. Now the next step is assign it to a corridor. So I'll assign this super elevation to a corridor. We'll talk in detail about what's happening behind the scenes. This is the section. Reset, and then this is the corridor. All right. Now, this is the super elevation lane, so like the left lane. The pivot point is the center line. Pivot's about the edge of pavement left. Start to stop station. Usually this is filled out on its own. Interesting. Just go right, center line, edge of pavement right. Okay. So let's just do 1 plus 0, 0. I don't know what the end station is. Okay. Let's just do 16. See if that will work. 1, 1. I've done 40, 50. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like it's smart enough yet to do this, so just forget it and delete that section. Okay, let's do that again. Create a section. We're gonna locate the alignment this time. From start of alignment till the end of the alignment. 100 feet. The lane creation method can be from template, so you can choose the template. Then we choose the template that we need. This one's fine.
We already have template dropped on there.
Yeah, this is just to determine the width of the lane, how many lanes I have.
This process you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, so it created the lanes for me. Okay, this is my super. Doesn't look like there's different, oh, okay, didn't calculate it yet. Okay, so I created the lanes. Now the next step is the calculation. So calculate super elevation. And it tells you where's your section. We have one section, we have two sections since we have like a reverse curve situation. Reset to complete. We select that standards file. This is where you choose the Emax. And just do Emax 6%. Selection and then the design speed. I'm just gonna do something a little bit. What's the current on this? Do you remember? I'm just gonna do something like okay. So I'm gonna do 70. Okay, just for the heck of it. So I can add super. Pivot method is about the crown or center line. Yeah, center line. Open the editor. I'll just keep it to yes. Okay. Now it calculated the super. You can see here the super elevation diagram. This is the start and stop of normal crown. So it tells me from this station to this station, it's normal crown. From this station to this, it's the super runoff. This is the reverse crown. This is the full super, all that stuff. Okay.
Now, in this file, if you wanted to round numbers off, you can do that in that table.
Round up, sorry, what?
You know how some of the stations are.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, that's the table. That's the editor. That's what it's for. The next step will be assigned to corridor. So similar to what we did before, we just select the two sections, reset, and then select the corridor. And yeah, see here, it was just automatic. I don't have to do anything. It'll just fill it out for me. Hit OK. This is super.
Is it automatically reflected in view two?
Yeah, I mean, it should be reflecting the cross sections. Okay. One thing I didn't check, like I didn't know we'll be doing super, is checking for consistency. So you see this checkbox? This needs to be turned on for the main pivot points. I just turned on here. See this one? Payment left.
So does it draw on top of it, or does it modify the existing?
What it does, it kind of does a point control to control the slope, or a parametric constraint to control the slope.
Over what we had previously done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It just does it with its own tool, I guess. Trying to figure out why it's not. Let's see if the other curve is also. Evernote. This one is also not working. Maybe the speed limit was too high. If I were to click on the corridor objects and go to point control, like if I've already deleted the sections, but you would be able to see it here. See Superelevation here. Right, let's do that one more time. Hopefully it works this time.
There used to be a thing we used to do microscope. I don't know if this still needs to be done, but what are some kind of regenerate or refresh so that it would really get rid of stuff in there?
Mhm. Oh, that compress.
Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah, we have that here. So this is the lane, this is the point. Okay, I see what's happening. See the point? It should be the R, not the RR. Then off. This is a super point, this is the point. Okay. Then this is the start station and end station. Okay. Should be okay. See, now added those purple points. Then we assign it to corridor. So select the sections. Set, assign to corridor. Well, crickets. All right. Oh, it's not even calculated. All right, finally. So what I did, when you select a tool, you see how it replaces the one at the top? If I clicked on this, I could just switches that one at the top. I did the assign twice. So that's why I kind of got confused. I need to do calculate and then assign. Yeah, they do look very similar. So now I have this, and I think now it works fine. So let's see. Yep, looks good.
I wanted to see what crosswalk that was. Where do I do it at? I do it on the shapefile or on the cross-section view?
I can place a temporary horizontal dimension. This. Something helpful here is something called center on current offsets. That way it maintains where the cross-section location is. It's around 4% here. It goes back to 2%. And this is the right turn lane.
So we didn't create a new template drop. It just refined what we had already entered.
Yes, yeah. So if I click on this and go to the corridor objects, point controls, see these 4 new point controls?
Yes.
That's how it's thinking about it. It's doing vertical control type is superelevation. It's using the edge of payment left point. Reference point is the center line, and it's applying the properties in the superelevation sections to the corridor. Does that make sense?
I think so.
Yeah, so basically think of it as 2 independent things. First, you created the sections, the lanes. After you created the lanes, you told it to calculate the super. So it calculates it based on the alignment up till now, like just how the alignment is curving, like the horizontal curve, radius, and all that. It calculated it. Now the last thing we did is assign this super elevation to the corridor. And then it connects them together.
Updates the model, basically.
It updates the model, basically.
Result.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, this is probably the most complicated one of them all. It's probably the most complicated, especially when you have different sections in the pavement. Let's say you have like a 3% shoulder, or those areas where you're doing 3% and then 2%, or 2% and 3%.
The next question becomes, what is our objective? Is it to correct and bring things into compliance?
The super.
So what is our scope and money allow us to do for, if she's adding shoulder or right turn lane,
Yeah,
or if it's a brand new project to correct every deficiency,
yeah,
that makes a difference.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Very interesting.
It is. Let's do something fun, right? I think this is the end of it. Let's just do a quick fun thing here. And do a 3D drive-through. What speed limit do you want? So we can increase our offsets. Okay, let's do 60 and play. Just drag through the road. 60, it's a bit too fast. Let's just start from the beginning. Let's do a 20. There's the guardrail, widening, and it goes back. This is really just to like QC or see if there's anything happening. That's weird with the model. Oh, forgot one more thing. Apply cross slope transition. Okay, select left roll constraint. That's my left edge of payment. Right roll constraint. That's the right edge of payment. That way we can see the super even. Okay. Where's the curve? I think we're already on the curve, but I don't feel the rotation. This is the right turn lane. No, anyways.
Again, why is there no green on that left side?
I think once we applied that super, it's not tying into the existing ground anymore on that left side.
Okay.
Yeah, needs work. Yeah, that is pretty much it. You know that meme that literally nobody. When they show you like literally nobody doing something that you're doing. Me on open roads, like just watching how it is to drive on the road.
I didn't know that was a feature. It's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, you just need to be in a 3D view. I think we now explored almost all of them. We explored the terrain. I mean, the rest are just analysis. Those are analysis stuff. We looked at all the geometry tools. There's one tool maybe we haven't really covered. Can look at it quick. It's the closest thing to AI. Right. And kind of create this road profile, do a best fit of the existing. there's a tool here under the site development stuff. Called the best fit profile. Click on it. Then choose the existing ground. Here you specify like a minimum K value. Let's do 5, for example. Minimum tangent length. Let's just do 100. Then it does AI to do a best fit.
That's crazy.
That's it. It's done. Now we have an existing best fit profile that we can start using. Of course, it needs some tweaking, but it's a very good start. Cool.
Cool.
What else? Have you ever designed parking lots? Yeah, so if you want, you can design a parking lot also. Say, wanna put this parking lot right here. You know, just divides it based on the available space.
Can you like change the median size?
Yeah, you can do it. Whatever you need. Do an island.
How about a detention pond?
You can do a detention pond, yeah. As you see, I don't use this tool too often. Detention pond will be break lines, basically. You just have to draw the bottom of the pond, the top, and then just do a terrain to connect the two. We looked at corridors, almost all of these. We looked at the civil cell, then the linear linear template is something very simple. I can show you. Corridor. Say I want to add a curve to this driveway. Go to linear. I choose the element, apply template. So just choose this element. This is, now I choose like the template that I want to apply. So you can imagine this could be used for like a barrier or something like that. For example, curb, mountable curb, sure. Concrete curb. So I want to start from here, end it here. Do it on this side, no description. Yeah, I think I should have married it. Yep, there we go. Here's my curb. Cool. You can use that for curb, barrier, guardrail, whatever you need. It's just a linear thing. And let's say I want to add my grading limits also behind this curb. I can add that in the linear template and have an end condition that just seeks existing ground. That way, this can also extend all the way. I think I can also extend it from here, maybe. You know. Yeah. Different things you can do. You can use it for retaining wall even if you don't want it modeled in the template. That's all this does. Surface templates, we talked about it. We just give it terrain a depth. Those I haven't ever used, but for example, like create conic slope. That's when you have a wall and you're trying to grade around the wall from the grading, the fourth one, for example, to the bottom of the wall. You just create a conic shape slope. So production, we already talked about those last time, and we talked about all of them, I think, this time as well. Drawing is just microstation. This is coordinate system stuff. The view stuff, standard stuff. And with this, we have, I think, completed. Let me stop the recording.